KAPPA-Automate, PTA Dashboard. The PTA Dashboard provides a consolidated and complete view of a well shut-in history and analyses results. It enables quality evaluation of the data used in pressure transient analysis, verification of shut-in consistency and correction of the production rate prior to shut-in, identification of well interference, shut-in characterization through attribute assignment, and tracking of well performance over time using PTA results and derived parameters. This video illustrates how to access and use the PTA dashboard. To display at least the minimum default view of the PTA dashboard, 3 elements must exist for the selected well: a filtered pressure gauge, a validated shut-in channel, and a corrected production data set. To access the PTA dashboard for a specific well, first select the well in the field hierarchy. Then, toggle the view to the PTA dashboard by clicking the icon at the top right of the screen. Alternatively, the target well can be selected from the drop-down list directly in the PTA dashboard. By default, the PTA dashboard displays the following for the selected well: a list of all validated shut-ins with start and end dates, duration, category, type, reference rates, and any user comments. A log plot showing all shut-ins listed in the table with the currently selected shut-in highlighted. A pressure history plot showing pressure data of the selected well. A zoomed-in history plot displaying pressure and corrected production around the selected shut-in. A map view of all wells, where the active well is marked differently from the others. The map must have been created under the field or well group in the tree view. Additionally, well locations must be correctly defined for the wells to be added to the map. When navigating through the shut-ins, the selected entry is highlighted across all plots. A shut-in is selected either by clicking on it in the table or in the drop-down list, or by clicking directly on the plots. The category and type of each shut-in can be assigned or edited directly in the table. The reference shut-in is set by checking the corresponding box in the table. Once ready, results are saved. These attributes offer flexibility in data processing and can be used to customize workflows and user tasks later on. The shut-in table allows for filtering of entries based on various criteria, such as time range by defining dates, or interactively on the history plot, shut-in duration, shut-in category, and shut-in type. Shut-ins can also be selected individually, and comments can be added at any time. These filtering options allow you to focus on specific subsets of shut-ins, streamlining the analysis when many shut-ins are present. If interference from nearby wells is suspected, production data from other wells can be displayed on the history plot. Additional wells can be selected directly on the map. The rates for the wells are displayed automatically on the history plot, or additional wells may be accessed from the well list by clicking the multi-well selection icon. Pressures from these wells can also be added if required. If rate inconsistencies are suspected, such as changes in radial flow stabilization without corresponding changes in GOR or water cut, the last rate before the shut-in can be edited directly in the table. The default dashboard layout can be extended with additional plots by using dashboard templates, allowing users to view more data and results. For example, a template may include a plot where test data is overlaid with allocated production data. In such cases, the test rates can serve as a reference to adjust the allocated rates if discrepancies are observed. To do this, enter the new rate in the edited rate column. The effect of this change is immediately reflected in the log plot. Once saved, the corrected rate updates the corrected production. If an IPTA workflow is set up, this triggers IPTA recomputation and an update of the corresponding results. Combining production and production ratio plots can provide further insight into log inconsistencies. For example, it can be seen here that the change in the derivative stabilization of the last shut-in is due to the increasing water cut. As another example, a GOR versus pressure crossplot can help identify when the well drops below the saturation pressure at downhole conditions. Once QA/QC is complete and the IPTA workflow is launched, additional plots and tables can be added to the dashboard. In this example, permeability, skin, and extrapolated pressure results are displayed, but any well properties can be selected as needed. If multiple IPTA workflows are run with different parameters, it's possible to switch between well properties containers to compare results. PTA results, along with the input data, can be used to derive other parameters. For instance, productivity index values for both transient and steady-state flow can be calculated via a user task. A custom plot can then be created to track the evolution of the well's productivity over time, and this can also be incorporated into the dashboard. A PTA dashboard template allows you to display any number of plots of any type, customized for the same well, different wells, specific fields, or for users. Template creation is covered in detail in a separate video. This concludes this video on the PTA dashboard in KAPPA-Automate.